Welcome to Ravenovah. Please go to my channel or send a notification bell like this video. Please share it. I want to introduce you to something you may not know about society training chaser. Now, in case you would say, Raven's a society training chaser. Society training chaser is a man who basically chases after the girls that see the girls exactly how society see them as men. So they feel as though they're she-males, they shims, they feel the same way, but they don't say these things when they get into the girls. They basically go along with it because it's all about sexual performance, and also try to find her friends to see if she can have sex with them as well. He gives you a dream he's never going to fulfill, but he sees you as society. When we get murdered and killed, he actually sit back and act like he don't even know what's going on because he's not even a part of the LGBT, because he's usually DL when he's a tranny chaser. His whole goal is to get in and have sex with as many girls as he possibly can, check out bodies and see how far work they got. But his goal is not to build your spirit. His goal is to take away from your spirit. He is society's tranny chaser. He see the same thing society see about you, and when we get murdered, he say, "That's what you get." I created this channel for people with different support those who support you. There's a PayPal on top. People remember one thing, there are a lot of times people can't send in the truth, but you find one that does support them. Make sure they do not fall within a marginalized community as not being in existence. And you know that there are hard to find people that create a channel that cater to people who are different and stand in the truth. And the allies sit back and say, well, I have no problem with other people. Let me just stand in here and learn something and learn. No judgment. Who support you. I love you.
What's going on, people? It is the day of another day that we call Saturday. And it would have been said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in, knocking down doors, making your dreams come true, and practicing ignore. Ooh, it's going to be a hot day today. Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe. If you want to go hang out, make sure you're not going out there by yourself, especially if you're a two-spirit woman. Make sure you're always not out there by yourself. You have to be aware you're living in a different world. So actually, a lot of times people have been watching behind the scenes more so than you know or you're aware of. Now I want to share something with you about a guy basically that's attracted to us, that want to be with us sexually. Let's go to the next level after sex. Let's talk about that part. This is the thing that I don't think a lot of us realize. I want to share with you. A lot of times when he gets in the bed with you, he goes home, on his way home, he's in his truth, or what he just did. By him being in his truth, you're no longer that woman. You already know what he's saying. But he can't say that to you because he feels as though if he says the truth, then he's disrespecting you and stuff like that. Now he's questioning sexuality. Am I gay? You know? And now he doesn't know exactly what to do. So here it is. He talked you into it. You did what he said. You complied. And now all of a sudden, by you thinking in the back of your mind, maybe I'm going to have a boyfriend, maybe I'm going to have a man, maybe I'm about to build, maybe I'm about to grow, and actually 9 out of 10, not always, you were just an experiment. He didn't tell you that because he knew if he told you the truth, you wouldn't do it. We get it. We don't like it, but we get it. And this is amazing because they feel as though we just could deal with this negativity, these layers of rejection, discrimination. Here it is, you got all the way to our house, you got all the way to our bed to only make society live on top of us at that moment, or whatever the case may be. Your sexual preference is none of my business. So now here it is. He's like, am I gay now? So if he goes back and do it with you, now he's monitoring the act. Is this gay if I do this? Is it gay if I do that? That man has now turned into society. He is a dangerous man. He is a dangerous man. And I'm going to tell you why. Because now he feels as though he's questioning sexuality. He's questioning you for doing this to him. Remind you, he wanted you to do this. He was like, I'm a real man. I'll knock a motherfucker out. You know, da-da-da. But then all of a sudden, you comply to do what he asked you to do. He flips it, and it makes it seem like you chased him, you tricked him. So he turned, men are known for turning the narrative around and make it about they the poor little babies, and here it is, you the perpetrator. And here it is back in your mind, you think you got me. Okay. So now you start questioning things about, is this gay? If I go down to you, does that make me gay? If I do this, it make me gay? Now remind you, when he first did it, he liked it. And it questioned everything he learned about life because he feel like he's been lied to. He's like, I really like this. This is something I really could get into. It's my thing. But now he's questioning himself. That means society has place in his head. So now society's there. Remember, it's society, him, and you. That's 2 against 1. Now, all of a sudden, he's questioning sexuality and stuff like that. He feels uncomfortable. A lot of things he's doing now. Now he's questioning. Go back home again after coming the second time. He's uncomfortable once again, but it keeps coming back. Now it gets to the point where he's got you doing things to him, penetrating him, doing a lot of things that you wouldn't normally do. But in the back of your mind, you think you're about to get a man, but at the end of the day, his mind is set up what he really wants, whether it's one way or another. And it's not set in stone. Every guy's different. It's not like some guys may go all the way away. Some of you may build a relationship. Some actually will grow with you. Some really do rock with you. But I'm just talking about the ones, society ones. That means the dangerous ones. Okay. So here it is. You have sex with him and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden you start looking at little things about you that don't look as feminine or don't look as soft. When a certain light hits you, he feels like, yo, but he plays it off like you go to kiss me, like, yo, why you gotta keep kissing me? Now he really wants you to kiss him because the light shone you a certain way. The wrong light hit you a certain way. He's like, oh my God, I'm with a, So here it is now. You're up there and stuff like that. In the back of your mind, once again, you think you found a man, but he's actually about to cut out on you. Now here it is. You complain because he's not taking your phone calls and gets in the voicemail. You turned him out. By his demand. Now, he's upset with you for turning him out. Now, remind you, you did what he asked you to do. Now, he's upset with you for doing what he asked you to do. Now, the problem begins with society, man. He starts questioning something around his boys. They're thinking one of them things, and he hearing his boys or the females, saying little comments that's about you, not you, but per se to a girl like you. And then he starts listening to things, but low-key he's not going to speak up and say, yo, they real people. A lot of times they ain't going to say nothing. They're going to get real quiet because they want to throw you off that scent. Okay. So, all of a sudden, in the back of his mind, hearing them thoughts they done said, he looking at you thoughts, then all of a sudden y'all get to argument. Now all of a sudden, it's like a death argument. He gets to the point he wants to beat you like a man. He feels as though you have destroyed his life for what he asked you to do. That's society's man. Because he feels as though if he didn't look that way, he wouldn't have done it. Society's man. So he feels as though he can't speak to you on the street because you may get murdered. He can't talk to you around his friends because you may get murdered. If you see him struggling, he'll let you help him. If he says come home from prison, he'll let you help him. If he sees that you are a genuine person with your heart, he'll let you help him. But you can't speak to him on the street. You cannot be acknowledged as a human being, but the things you give to him will be monetary value for him. Okay. Now, if you do decide to tell me, you know what, I do this for you, I love you, you say you love me, we do a lot of things together, we share DNA, how could you just do me like this? Then next thing you know, he killed you. And then, like I said, not sin stone, he killed you. God forbid. Then all of a sudden, society says, that's what you get for tricking him. You shouldn't have tricked him. How do you trick a man when he participated? He actually took his cheese and spreaded it so you could go in, but all of a sudden he was tricked. And I always find it amazing how the guys shift up. When a girl comes around, oh, this is the first time I make it go, well, I never come to these places. He changes his storyline real quick when he feels like he's caught out there like a deer in the headlights. So he changes his story when his boys come out, and he makes it seem like you did this to him. You become like a person in prison that you become Bubba, and he had to defend himself over Bubba. You know what I'm saying? So he tries to kill you, and here it is. It was all a trick. That's a society man. He is a dangerous man, because at tick, tick, boom, you don't know when is he going to go out and show up. That's why I always say you stay ready, so you have to get ready. And the sad part about it is, I don't even see it out from all of this stuff. People are like, I need to get more work done on my body. For what? For what? Well, I just want to look a certain way. Well, that's fine. I'm not gonna knock anybody. If that's what you, if it makes you happy to move forward, then like, hey, go for it. I'd be a hypocrite to say, well, don't do it, because people told me don't do it, and I did it. So I'd be a hypocrite to say, but me being on the other side of this picture, it is not what you think. And then even if you get the SRS surgery, there's some out there saying, you didn't have that vagina that long, did you? So here it is, you went all the way at the SRS surgery, and he's questioning your SRS surgery. Remind you, there's always somebody waiting for him to leave to get in his ear. So here it is, he thinking he's with biological, and here it is, some guy or some girl like you that got his ear, told him something, then he comes back and he's looking at you differently. That's a society's man. Beware of this. Because at the end of the day, this year has been coming. We've been getting killed by the men that's been laying in the bed next to us. And the thing about it that makes it even more so, insult to injury, people don't care. They really, I mean, for real don't care. The men who is up there killing us, they don't care. They're like, I'll just do my 8 years or 10 years and I'm out. It don't matter how much that girl sacrificed, saved, gave up everything she could possibly do to help this man happy. Her reward was murder. And I feel as though when it comes down for us, we have to be much more stronger in our choose. We don't choose from what he looks like. We choose him, and like I said before, it's not set in stone. It's not like, oh my God, he's going to do this. It's not set in stone because it could be an outstanding, great experience. But I want to give you warning signs for everything because at the end of the day, we are being murdered. Don't forget, most time after 12 o'clock I go live, so this way you're going to talk about different issues. We discuss a lot of things in reference to live news, things we want to talk about, even personal stuff we're going through. Remember, live after 12 o'clock. Normally I'll hit the notification bell. I'm not always go live, but I want to share this with you just in case I do go live. You're like, oh, you going live? I got issues I want to talk about. We have the conversation. I'll be looking for you in the live after 12.
So hit the notification bell.
And these allies and these trans-attracted men don't scream the loudest when it's one of us being murdered. I always feel like when you see somebody like you happen to, it becomes personal. When you have sex with us don't mean that you really care about us. Having sex with us don't mean that you really care about us. Having sex with us and starting a whole thing and going after criminals like I do, and a lot of other girls, that makes you more of an ally to my person. Some people may say, some people don't. But one thing I learned in my life and living, a lot of people are not rocking with us like we think. A lot of people hanging out us just to out us. We'll walk past, oh, you know what that is, right? What? A girl? No, no. Watch this. Raven, huh? Come here. Oh, shit. Now here it is. She done whispered in his ear. You unaware, or she, or he, they're unaware. And here it is. They calling you back so he can get a good look at you. And he's looking at you. You're being outed by your ally. And I'm not saying all allies, but a lot of y'all are doing it. And the sad part about it, y'all do it to my face. So I know if you could do it to my face and let me know you're doing it. I know you're doing it. And I also know my two spirit women are doing it too. But I don't know to the capacity y'all go to, but just be careful. Because it seems like when you're a girl and you out here, you don't really know who to trust. Even your own sister be trying to get you killed. And you don't even know, but just be aware of everybody. And you know what the sad part about it is? We should be able to trust each other much more better due to the fact we're a marginalized community, due to the fact we get killed, we get murdered, we get treated like dirt on people that really don't care. We have to do better than sticking together, my sisters. We really do. We got to do. Just like if your sister don't do what you want, like, you know, and I'll let you get that. Now, we know some sisters could be over the top. And we understand some sisters you just got to say, I got to block you. Because your energy right there is going to interfere with my energy. And due to the fact that you're on the negative thing, I have to let you go, my sister. And see, the sad part about that, and I hate to say this, a lot of times those sisters are the ones that get murdered. Because she take that same energy and she do it to a man and he kill her. And I'm not saying all girls, because you know somebody could say, oh, you said all everybody. No, I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying all girls. But the sad part about it is we have to watch the ones that rock with us, whether it's a cis woman or two-spirit woman. The thing about it is those who rock with you will protect you. Those who won't just won't. But don't close your eyes to somebody who just don't. I've had girls to betray me that were two-spirit for a man, and I watched them lie to him, and he come back and attack me over a lie. I never said those things, but he attacked me, and she was worried that he liked me. So what she did was she put a bug in his ear about me, which wasn't true, to get him to attack me. And the thing was, she said that I told her she needed to get her body done, she needed to get her chest done, she needed to get all this work done. I've never told a girl to get a lot of work done. I never told a girl to do anything. I made videos in reference to be careful, and also made videos in reference to me doing what I did. It's up there online. So why would I tell the girl, you need to get this done? If you know me already, you already know that's not me. But she wanted this man so bad, so she went and she lied. She went lied on me, and then he got into an argument with me. First of all, Raven don't argue over a man. Last thing I got to do is worry about a man. Mother has lived, honey. Getting a man has never been mother's problem. Trust and believe, mother has never had a problem getting a man. And that's from 21 to 100, honey. Mother's lived. And the last thing I need to worry about is your man. You can have that one, because I don't have to sleep with every other girl's man. I can get my own man. But at the end of the day, you had a problem with me, because maybe you was insecure about yourself. Or maybe you thought I was bigger than I was. But I've never went after another girl's man, because that's not my spirit. Now, if I don't know it's your man, now girls have went after my man. Matter of fact, one is actually dating one now. I don't care. I don't care. You keep them. These people are just people to me. Nothing is set in stone. Even if I had a man and some other girl wanted him, he decided, I can't make that man stay with me. Sure, it may hurt me, but he's going to do what he want to do at the end of the day. I cannot control another person's feelings. I cannot control another man. If this is what he's going to do, he's going to do it anyway. If you want to rock with me, he's going to rock with me. If you don't, it is what it is. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you as far as on this Saturday. Society man, have you ever met a society man that no matter what you do, he always seems to take them over you? It's almost as if everything you do is in vain. The money you spend, helping get up on his feet, helping looking out for him, and in the end, he just told you, you didn't have to. You did it because you wanted to. Or he goes, I hate when people help me and they want to thank you for it. Comment below, share the video if you can. At the top, there's an Instagram button. You follow me, follow back. Also, remember, my family, I be going live at night. Most of the time after 12 o'clock. So if you call my lives, just make sure you hit the notification bell. And we have a conversation within each other. A lot of talk, we talk. But like I said before, comment below if you feel better. At the top, there's an Instagram button. You follow me and follow back. Let y'all love you. And thank you for watching. Catch you later.